morning everyone. Today is Friday, it is. And I don't feel that well this morning. You can't see it, but there's this thing I've got. It's making my tummy okay, but enough okay for me to do this. This vlog won't be as long as the previous one, considering that I feel a bit ill and I'm not too sure if I'm going to get the short film out, which is really a shame, but I'm just going to have to see how I feel. I've got some of the clips, I can get something out, but it won't be the full thing. So yeah, at the start of this vlog I felt a bit ill, but I'm feeling a bit better now. So yeah, I'm probably going to talk about something to feel about this whole vlog later. I'm not too sure if I'll do that or not, but it'll either be a vlog or type of vlog video thing. Anyway, to help me plan of what I need to do, what I've done is I've created this list on my whiteboard. It's to-do lists. So like, upload part 2 of the Vlogmas done, upload 2 gaming videos, Batman Arkham Knight, let's do it now. I've got Lego Dimensions to film and upload, vlog, and then set gaming time, and then continue filming of the short film. So yeah, the gaming time that I've got today won't be as good, considering that I wanted to find some Christmas games, but most of them, like, there are Christmas games out there, it's just they're hard to find, especially when you have pop-up ads displaying if it's not HTTPS. So yeah, hopefully I can get that done. But it's about 1 day until Christmas Day it is. And then tomorrow we're counting down the hours until Christmas Day. Now we're counting down the hours from Christmas Eve, but weird. Also the neighbours were making so much noise. Like, I remember going to sleep around about midnight and then waking up like hours later. I don't know how they can stay up that late, because I can do it. Like, that must be quite tired as hell now. But to the neighbours, if you actually ever do watch this, I know who you are. Just try and keep your noise levels down and respect the noise levels, please, because some of us want to sleep and some of us want Christmas Day to come. You may not like Christmas Day, but that defies the object. Just keep your noise levels down, because if you're too loud and, well, let's say if you're basically getting a bit too loud and if the noise levels are getting a bit too high up and if we can't sleep, I think we have the right to actually phone the police. Well, I can, but yeah, again, if I'm awake all night, this doesn't happen, but if one night if I'm like awake all night because of you, as of the neighbours, then it'll be on your fault. It will be, because you will be that noisy, and we'll probably phone the police. So yeah, so just be careful, because stuff like that has happened in the past, from what I've heard of. But yeah, again, I've probably just heard that, and then probably someone has just told me that, oh no, you don't phone the police, you just leave it, just let them get away with it. Anyway, this vlog will be coming to an end soon. So I've just had my phone on charge and I'm about to do some filming for part 2 of this game. Now I'm going to do this. Got you, John Williams. So I'm about to do that now. I am. And then I will edit and upload that. So I have a game from the Ubisoft store downloading, which they gave me for free, thank you, which is Assassin's Creed 3, which I had no intent of getting it one time, but when you get given something for free, it's just like, got to take it. So just doing that. So I'm going to be doing this, edit, upload this one, and then it'll be Adisat gaming time, hopefully. Yeah. So I've just finished doing some Lego Star Wars Episode 7 video game filming, which I'm going to edit and upload now. I will. And then after that, we're going to talk about what New Year videos that I'm going to be doing. So it's kind of like being like a small, it's time for an update, kind of like that. So yeah, I'm going to name this Vlogmas and it's time for an update. So that's coming next. Now this vlog will end. Well, I hope you enjoyed this vlog, but before I end this, New Year stuff. Okay, I'm going to talk about the New Year videos. The New Year's videos will be coming from the start of the 29th of December to the 31st of December. And then I will remind you of the other changes that are going to be happening, because mainly on the 1st, 2nd and 3rd of December, for most of my channels there won't be any videos, including for Boxing Day as well. But on Boxing Day you'll get a vlog for this one and nothing else really, but again I'll remind you nearer the time for the New Year. So what type of New Year videos am I going to be doing? Well, best moments as of highlights, also doing a talking video as I did last year, but doing something a bit different that I'm going to release on this one and on Addy's Productions, which is a bit of like kind of like a YouTube rewind video, but a bit differently, because we're going to focus on the aspects of what's been happening in my life on YouTube and what's been happening from what I've been recording of the last couple of months, and of how YouTube has fallen so badly, considering that kids now have no respect on YouTube, even though they try so hard to actually stick up for them. There's still like there's so much hate for it. So that's that. I'm not going to let you know the full plans just yet. I'll let you know on my Boxing Day vlog, I will. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you all tomorrow for Christmas Eve. Anyway, please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this vlog. I've got a video uploading and I've got Addy's gaming time thing. Anyway, peace.